Good morning, guys. So, this is the face of the person behind the channel. Today, I wanted to start a discussion. I shared the video on a social platform, and someone reached out and said that this was a problem with Jamaica. Everything is about violence, and this is why the country is worse. And I guess this video would try to shed a light on that. Jamaica, it's my birthplace. It's a land that I was born. It's a land that I've grown up in. I've never taken a flight and left Jamaica. At times I don't plan to. I'm really happy with where I'm at. I'm working and trying to get better at my job and try to better myself in the situation along with my family and those who are around me. People around me know that I'm not someone to just jump with something and carry on. I am more to sit down and observe, try to analyze the situation and see before I really make a talk or try to shed light on something. And I guess this is going to be my attempt of shining the light on the violence, especially the domestic violence that has been taking a rise since the starting of the year. So let's start. Alright, enough for the violence. A lot of the violence that has been going on, right? Boyfriends or common law husbands hurting their spouse. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say, oh, they have been going through things and them don't know how to. That is a problem with Jamaicans. Jamaican men, a matter of fact. No matter what we're going through, we don't feel alive to ask someone for help. We don't believe in asking for help. We will have our problems. That's why there's two major fractures in Jamaica's: church, bar. Right? And majority of the time, if you see a church on that side of the road, it's near in the vicinity, you're going to see at least one bar. Right? So Jamaicans with problems visit either one of the two. My uncle, rest in peace, died in 2008. He died on the 2nd of January, right? He took drinking to a next level. I grew up watching him being drunk possibly every day. He get up every morning, go to work, and when he returned, he drank. He took drinking for fun. What causes? He was going through a lot of stress. He never spoke of it. He never spoke of it with anyone, right? He used to date. My family has a couple business, right? So my grandmother has a bar. He used to date a girl that was working for my grandma, and he became physical with the girl. He usually put his hands on the female till at one point she decided that she can't take anymore. She left the job because of him, and she left and went back to the country where she was, St. Thomas. She was there after a time. He still usually took up on himself and go to St. Thomas. Till one day he went there and he found out that she was talking to another guy. He drank, got drunk, threatened to burn down the house and everything. My grandmother had to get a vehicle and go to St. Thomas for him. Upon that, that was the starting of his forever drunken state. The lady ended up reaching in England. She ended up migrating to England and living in England. He that really pushed him over the edge. For that reason, he continued to drink vigorously. I saw my grandmother did things above and beyond to try to save him, and he didn't want to save him. Right? Remember what I said? My grandmother owns a bar, and her son's alcoholic. His drink of choice was rum and beer. Jamaicans know that as steel bottom. It's a deadly combo, not for the faint of heart, right? So, upon that, he got drunk very often. Maybe sometime it will be every day, sometime he will drink. At least drinking is an everyday thing for him. But sometimes he didn't really drink himself to drunk to the point where he didn't know himself. Sometimes he did. So drinking and smoking was his thing. He didn't smoke marijuana, he just smoked cigarettes. Alright. Upon the lady migrating to England, his drinking was here. When she migrated, his drinking reached above here. As you can see, you can't see my hand anymore. It's off the screen. And he drank and he drank and he drank. He never once talked about his problem. Right? Never once spoke about his problem. I only know of what took place because of what was said growing up and hearing things, right? Because I was younger then. Through all of that, it never got better. When the woman did ended up reaching at England, she still looked out for him because obviously she loved him. I'm going to speak on that next, but I'm trying to get you guys an image of what I'm trying to say first. She still ended up loving him, so she would send him things and all those things. She sent him watch. She sent money for him to buy a phone and all those things so she could keep in contact with him. All that still didn't make things better. He drank and he drank. And on that fateful night of January 1st, 2008, New Year's Day, he drank and he drank and he drank and he drank. And he ended up having a little misfortune in his own house. He was found the 2nd of January 2008 dead on the toilet. Right? I say to myself that maybe if she was around, maybe he would have died before he'd have killed her and he'd have killed himself a long time ago. So a life was saved. Unfortunately, he passed still, but a life was saved due to the fact that she ran away. But what I'm saying still, what I'm saying I'm going to touch on, the thing is, someone doesn't just get up overnight and start being violent against their spouse. There are indications along the way that people close their minds to. I was watching a video last night because even I told myself that this was going to be my second video. I wanted to speak on the violence against women. So I was watching a video last night, and that video was on a lady's. It was somewhat of a poem. A lady saying that she got roses today, but the man, her boyfriend beat her and all those things. So it was kind of touching to me because my parents has been married for 30 plus years. And in the 30 plus years, I've never seen my father put his hands on my mother. My father is an ex-soldier. He retired. My father did 37 years in the army. Right? So people are going to say that violence equals violence. So because he's a soldier and he's around violent tendencies, he's going to be violent. Nothing like that. I can count on this hand the amount of time my father hit me. Right? I can count on this hand the amount of time my father has hit me. So it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. Everything is in your mind. It's a fact. Everyone needs a coping system. And if you decide that you're going to close your mind against the world, you decide that you're going to close your mind against the world, you don't want any help from anyone, even though you're going through and you see where you're not getting better, things aren't getting better, things are getting worse, but you still decide that you want help from no one. I'm not going to call it the easy way out to kill yourself and kill the next individual involved. I'm not going to say it's the easy way out, even though it is, but it takes a lot to kill yourself. It takes a lot to kill yourself, right? But at the end of the day, to talk to one person, have one confidant where you can share what you're going through, maybe that could be a little bit of an help. Maybe that could be enough to save your life. And I'm not gonna lie, I love to see where the government starts and implement a whole platform for people going through domestic violence. Not just somewhere where people just come and watch, guys. You know how Jamaicans are. You're going to have Jamaicans that don't have any form of domestic violence, but because they want to see who is a part of what's going on, they want to hear people business, I should say, they're going to take it upon themselves to go. I would like the government to really have a more in-depth ground to really try to get involved and see where all of this is coming from. Because a lot of people are talking now that man a kill woman fi way. Them never give woman at woman thing and ray and blah. Sorry for the Creole. You know that I'm Jamaican born, as I said, I'm proud of my country. I'm proud of my culture. So yes, from time to time I'm going to speak Patois. So yeah, people are saying that, but I've been through hurt in relationship and I didn't put my hands on the female. I tried my best. If our argument developed, I would more likely to walk away. If it's over the phone, I would put the phone down to avoid the situation, because violence isn't warranted. And to match violence, we believe that we have to come with an act of violence. And that's where we need to know that no, violence has to be answered by violence. Silence and ignoring can stop violence. Sometimes, because sometimes there's where you just actually have to talk to try to make things better. So to some, I know that some is going to say that I'm rambling and what I'm saying doesn't make sense and all those things, but at the end of the day, to that one person that is understanding what I'm trying to get, feel free and I'm going to link my Instagram, my Snapchat, and my Facebook in the description of this video. So if I can reach out to at least one person to try to make that one person feel better, I'm good at listening. I'm very good at listening. I'm not one to judge, because the Bible says judge not. So I'm not one to judge. I'm good at listening. I'm good at helping others get through situations, and I would like to use my platform that I'm trying to build now to help others. This won't just be about videos, violent videos, or videos overall, about fun things, and I plan to use this platform to build awareness to Jamaicans and the world. So I would like you to help me along the way. It's going to be a long journey. We know YouTube isn't easy, life isn't easy, but in everything that we do decide to do, let's just push, fight our way to where we want to go. Don't give up on life. Believe in yourself. So with me building this YouTube channel, this is me trying to do better for myself, my family, and for you, my viewers and subscribers. Let's try to build a better Jamaica, because we can't really just sit back and watch everything going bad. We can't expect that. We should just put everything on the government and the police and the soldiers. We ourselves have to do the work also. So I hope this will be step one into us trying to do better for our country, our nation. Come on, Brand Jamaica is one of the biggest brands in Jamaica. I'm starting to speak foolishness, right? Brand Jamaica is one of the biggest brands in the world. I'm not even going to edit that. I'm going to let that in the video just same, because no one is perfect. That's what I'm trying to say. No one is perfect. We all make mistakes, but it's what we do after that makes us the person that we are. So let's go. I issue all of you, everyone that is watching this video, I issue all of you, today is day one of trying to build a better Jamaica. What better day to start off with than today? Sunday is the starting of the week. So I charge you to do at least one good thing for today. And tell me what you did. Tell me what you want to do, what you would like to do. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, share. Let's try to make Jamaica good again. Have a good day, guys.